Farrakad coming with another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Before I get started, I'm going to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Bashim Yahushai, Bashim Kakodash, the honor to the apostle of this great millstone, blue whale. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect that preaches truth sincerely across the four corners of the earth. It's another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Lord willing, this lesson be edifying to the hopeful elect, and the name of this lesson is Brad will lose. Brad will lose. And we all know who Brad is, the so-called white boy. These red Hebrew Edomites, according to the scriptures, man. You will lose this battle. You will lose this war between Jacob and Esau, man. And at the end of the day, these devils, they know what it is. That's why the scriptures say that that he come down with great wrath, because he know that he got a short time. He know what's up, man. He know that his kingdom is in, and it's about to get taken down, man. It's just a matter of time, man. But the prophecies will play out of this kingdom being destroyed, and of his ass going into captivity, man, hardcore captivity, and his ass being destroyed off the face of the earth. So you got three different judgments coming your way, three major judgments coming your way. Esau, Edom, and it's really nothing you could do about it. It's really avoidable. Matter of fact, before I grab the original scripture I'm gonna grab this real quick. This is the book of Amos, chapter 1, verse, let me see, verse 11. It say, "Thus saith the Lord, for 3 transgressions of Edom, and for 4 I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because he did pursue his brother with the sword, and did cast off all pity, and his anger did tear perpetually, and he kept his wrath forever." So there we go, man. This is what you Edomites did to your brother, to the nation of Israel, man. It's on record. It's written in the books. It's written in the scriptures, man. The track record of you devils, man. And you still fulfilling these lots until this day. It say the Lord will not turn away his punishment for what you did. You pursued your brother Jacob with the sword. You cast off all pity. You ain't show no mercy. Your anger, you got that perpetual hatred. And you kept your wrath, man. And you devils, you don't have no remorse or regrets for what you did to the nation of Israel. You take pride in those things, and how by these different wicked holidays, like Thanksgiving, Black Friday, these different holidays, Independence Day, these different holidays represents the foot that you put on Jake's neck, man. So you take pride in your conqueror, your conquering that you did to the nation of Israel, man, and throw it in Jake's face by celebrating it and making Jake celebrate these things, man. So the Lord is not about to just disregard what you did, and just bypass what you did. No, you have to pay for what the fuck you did, man. And we in the time of judgment. We in a time where you will pay, whether you believe it or not, whether you like it or not. It said, though he sought carefully with tears, you can cry a whole ass ocean, man. The Lord is not going to forgive you for what you did to his people and what you did to his earth that was made for his people. Brad, he one of them crybaby niggas. If I can't have her, no one can, man. That's why he go all out with destroying the earth and, oppressing people. Because he know that he's not going to make it, man. So he want to take everybody down with him. But I was going to originally grab is Genesis chapter 25, verse 23, it say, and the Lord said unto her, two nations are in thy womb, and two manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels, and the one people shall be stronger than the other, and the elder shall serve the younger. So there you go, man. It said that two different nations was going to be in this woman's womb. Two different types of people, separate. They were not going to be the same people. They were not going to be the same nation. They were going to have two different bloodlines, you know, and that them two people was Jacob and Esau. We're completely different from these Edomites. How we move, how we think, talk, walk, everything all above is different. How these Edomites do things, man. And the reason why is because we're two different types of people. We're not the same people, man. You know, it's and the elder shall serve the younger. So when you read the account, which I'm gonna read, who came out first? Esau. So it's ordained for him to serve the younger, which is Jacob, man. So if the scriptures is real, and the Lord is a man that he shall not lie, and if Esau came out first, what makes you think Esau is going to continue to stay in power then? Because it said that the elder shall serve the younger. You know, it's a, and when her days to be delivered were fulfilled, behold, there were twins in her womb, and the first came out red all over like a hairy garment, and they called his name Esau. Right, so this nigga came up with no pigmentation, you know. And we going to word Esau. Esau is Isashua. He's wasted away. You were created to be destroyed, man. You're a waste to the universe, man. You know, and this is why Brad is mad, because he know that he is not it, man. You know, nobody wants to be a Brad, including Brad. You know, he wants to be Jake so bad. That's why his kids got fucking Michael Jackson posters in their house, and fucking Michael Jordan t-shirts and shit, man. You know, and they fucking daughter know every single rap song that a fucking nigga made, man. Because um Jake is naturally greater than Esau. And that's what that envy and that perpetual hatred comes from. But at the end of the day, scriptures say that you know, only a few are chosen, man. The Lord chose the first and foremost the elect of the nation of Israel to make it, man. You know, and through the elect, the whole nation is gonna make it through the elect, through reincarnation. But that's a whole other topic, you know. But he didn't choose you, you devils, or you other nations, to receive the salvation that other people teach and stuff like that, man. You know. So this is why this devil have a fucking problem, man. But nobody gives a fuck about your temper tantrum. You know. It's a and after that came his brother out, and his hand took hold on Esau's heel, and his name was called Jacob. And Isaac was 80 old when she bare him. Right, so there you go, man. It said after, because they was fighting in the womb. When you read up, I didn't read that part, but they was fighting in the womb, you know. So this is a spiritual thing, because we're fighting in the womb with these devils now spiritually. We're the right, they're the left. You know, the right hand is that battle with the left hand. This is a spiritual warfare right now, man. But the left hand is losing, and that's all for the prophecy's sake, man. Because it said his hand took hold of Esau's heel. So when he was coming out, he pulled his ass back down, man. He grabbed on his heel, symbolic of pulling Esau out of power. And this is gonna be established and come to its full effect when Yahweh Shah makes his second return, because he's gonna physically tear this kingdom down, you know. But hey, he's falling out on all corners, man. You know, the grand finale just haven't came yet, man. But hey, moral to the story is Brad will lose, and he's not gonna make it, man. You know, and that's just ordained in the scriptures, man. You know, it's set up for him not to make it. Matter of fact, I'm gonna close out with this. This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 16, verse 4. It say, "The Lord hath made all things for himself, yeah, even the wicked for the day of evil." So there you go, man. The Lord created these devils to be destroyed. You were used. You were a tool. You was a whooping stick. You were not to reign for eternity. That was the blessing that the Lord gave Jacob, man. You know, because of your unrighteous dealings and your riches got by deceit, guess what? Your ass will fall, man, and not get back up. So with that, I'm gonna close out, giving all praise and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem Rakapadash, the honors of the apostle, elders, the great millstone, with will, peace and blessings to the whole full elect. Shalom, come Yeshua.